broken off at the joint, for I dreaded destruction from God, and for fear of his splendor I could not do such things. I want to raise a question and talk from this tag this morning. How did I get here? Holler at your neighbor, say, how did I get here? In this situation, in this predicament, how did I get here? Let me open by saying that any of us could wake up one day, one morning, and be in a place physically, mentally, or spiritually, not really knowing how we got there. We could wake up in a place or in a condition that we never expected, a place that we never saw ourselves going, dealing with something that we never thought we would have to deal with, a place that we had not planned for, but yet we are there because the twists, the turns, the choices, the circumstances of our lives have led us there. We are there, or what I want to call here, not necessarily by choice, but because of divine providence, because of fate, because of the will of God. And what's so stressful, so complexing, so confusing about where we find ourselves is that if we had to take time out and explain how we got here, we probably couldn't. Perhaps it was a choice. Perhaps it was a mistake. Perhaps it was a plan gone bad. Perhaps it was God's will. Perhaps it was a trick of the devil. Bottom line is, at this point, we're really not sure how we got here, why we're here, and what's going to happen here. And truthfully, what many of us really want is, will we make it out of here? Can I tell you where here is? Here is a problem that I can't solve. Here is being stuck where I don't want to be, don't need to be, but don't know how to get out of. Here is the residue of the addiction. Here is a divorce after what began as a fairy tale marriage. Here is the price of being a high school dropout. Here is being Michael Vick or any other person who's done his time, but now nobody wants to hire you. Here is being Michael Phelps, on top of the world one day, but then get caught doing what you know you shouldn't be doing. Here is baby mama drama. Here is kids but no spouse. Here is broke with bills I can't pay. Here is losing when I should have never lost. Here is I got faith, I had favor, but I still got to deal with my failures. Here is I've lost everything that I've loved. Here is not knowing how I'm going to make it and if I will ever rebound. Here is pain that I never thought I would have. Here is a confused mind, a messed up spirit, confused life. Here, how did I get here? To the point in my life when things are so complex, so confusing, so uncertain, so stressful, so painful, so unlike anything I ever thought would come my way. Anybody here ever had to raise the question, how did I get here? Come on, talk that, Nimmer. Joob in this text is in this place, is here. He never thought he would be in this place. However, he's there. He never thought that life would beat him down like this. He never thought he would have to deal with the stuff that he's dealing with. Let me ask somebody again. You ever been to a place that you never thought you would be? You're here. In chapter 31, Joob pleads his case and goes through his recollection of the good that he's done, the right things that he thought he was doing, the temptations that he has resisted, and the witness that he has been. But yet, despite all the good that he thinks he has done, despite all the positive things he's done, life, God, the devil, somebody has dealt Joob a bad hand. So somehow Job has ended up in a place that he doesn't want to be in and doesn't know how to get out of. And Job, y'all, is searching for the answer to this question. Y'all, how did I get here? How did this happen to, of all people, me? What have I done to deserve to be in this situation, to be here? Whose fault is it that I'm here in a place that I know I shouldn't be in, but I really don't know how I'm going to get through? Job says, I'm a good man. I've honored God. I've lived right. I haven't hurt anybody. I respect people, but I've lost my home. I've lost my friends. I've lost my family. I'm losing my mind. I've lost my livelihood. My marriage is on the brink. My friends don't understand me. I don't understand me. And I feel like God has left me. Stuff is happening that I can't explain. I'm losing stuff that I thought I couldn't lose. Job wants to know, how did I get here of all places? I'm raising this issue this morning because so many of God's people are at a place called here, a crossroads in their life, and they are wondering, how did I get here? How did I get to a point in my life that I can't control? How did I develop this habit? How did I gain this addiction? How did I get to a point in my life where the bottom has fallen out? How did I get to a point where things are going from bad to worse? How did I get to a point where I'm always defending myself? How did I get to a point where I have more bills than I have money? How did I get to a point where everything that I do is critical? How do I get to a point where I'm crying every day walking the floor? How did I get to a point where I'm not even sure if I love myself? How did